Hi, I just wanted to take a minute and go over the contents of my bug out bag. Keep in mind this is customized for a hot, humid environment. Starting out, I just started off with the SOC bug out bag. Fairly heavy bag. Seems to be pretty durable so far. Very comfortable straps. It's got pretty thick straps. The zippers are heavy, pretty heavy duty. Lots of options to cinch down your gear once it's packed, and lots of pockets and Molly style, the Molly style straps. I've got my hiking shoes, just a cheap pair of hiking shoes I got a good deal on, outdoor trail shoes. Keep them strapped to the outside of the bag so I don't have to, in case I have to grab the bag and go, I just pull the shoes from the outside and put them on. I don't have to go digging through my bag. I included a machete, the Gerber Gator. Now, I chose this because it's got a saw and machete combined, and it seems to be pretty decent so far. It's got a good handle on it. It feels like it's very well balanced. I've tested it out, and it cuts through most of the any vegetation I've encountered so far. Some complaints online about the metal being soft and getting dents and dings in it. I haven't seen that yet, and I've cut through some pretty dense vegetation with it. I did sharpen it up quite a bit over the stock blade that it, the stock sharpness it came with. Overall, it's been a pretty decent machete. Also went with the Gerber camp knife. Blade goes all the way through the handle. Fairly lightweight. It's nice and thick. Of course, you got your water. I might add 1 more liter of water. Now, the thing about water on Okinawa is it's always raining here, and you don't have to walk very far before you find a fresh water source. There's always a stream or a ditch with water in it. So, if that's the case, I do have plenty of methods of disinfecting my water. Iodine tablets, and I have a filter. I also have a method of boiling my water. Poncho, because it does rain a lot here. Chem lights, couple of chem lights. Headlamp that takes AAA batteries. The rated life on this particular headlamp, it's got an LED lamp in it, and it also has a red LED for a low light condition. It says 160 hours. I haven't tested it out fully yet. Just used it for a couple tasks, couple minutes at a time. But it says 160 hours is the advertised time on it. Very comfortable to wear, very lightweight. Whistle with a compass and a thermometer. Again, I wanted to combine as many items as possible to cut down weight. Multi-tool, really haven't used this yet. I might keep it. I might go with a regular Leatherman, which I have. Went with this because it was very lightweight and seemed to have a lot of potential to it. Magnesium fire starter, scissors, electrical tape, emergency cache with identification, and a working credit card with a signal mirror, all wrapped up with a rubber band. Watch, 550 cord, more 550 cord, first aid kit with plenty of gauze, trauma pads, tape. I've got Quick Clot in here, Band-Aids, and ibuprofen and moleskin. First aid guide. A lightweight fleece sleeping bag. It is pretty hot usually 85, 90 degrees from May to about September. It will get colder in the winter, so I'll upgrade that to a heavier sleeping bag in the winter. But for the summer, that's just fine. Fence cutters. Every place on this island has a fence to get through, and I chose these over your standard red cheap bolt cutters because these are very lightweight. It's got an aluminum frame, and I tested these out, and they do cut through steel fence like a hot knife through butter. So I think this is going to turn out to be a good investment in case I need to get out of a installation in a hurry. 8 by 10 foot tarp, pretty standard for shelter. Mosquito net. Small section of mosquito net. I'll probably have to get creative because mosquito netting is pretty heavy, and I wanted to go lightweight on this setup. So it's enough to duct tape to an entrance of a tarp shelter setup. But very important to have out here because there are large and many insects and mosquitoes. This is another interesting addition. And I could have went with a military style ISO mat, but I wanted to keep the kit from just screaming military at a distance. That's why I went with a neutral colored bag. Of course it looks military once you get right up next to it, but from a distance it looks like any other black backpack. So I went with a car sun visor. Folds out to 72 inches. I cut it to 18 inches in width so it would fit in the bag, but extremely lightweight, costs about $5, and it's surprisingly effective as an ISO mat. It is a little warm. It does reflect your body heat back to you. So it's probably better suited for colder weather. I used it the other night and it wasn't too bad. Not too much padding, but it's better than nothing, and it's very lightweight. It only weighs a few ounces. Of course, e-tool with e-tool carrier. Just some cheap gloves with grip on them that I bought at a local store. Cook kit. Standard issue military style canteen cup. What I did with this one is I took black stove paint and painted the bottom so it would absorb heat faster. I have my little fuel bricks. Using one of these I can bring 2 cups of water to almost a boil in about 10 minutes. It gets to where it's very hot and bubbling, hot enough for a cup of coffee. If I wanted to bring it to a hard boil, I'd probably have to use 2 of them. This is just the bottom of a soda can that I place the fuel brick in, and it helps reflect the heat, focus the heat to the bottom of the cup. Of course, a scour pad to clean it up when I'm done, a lighter, another alternate means of starting a fire, and I just took a pie pan and fashioned a lid that'll seal up, and I can put that over it to keep in the heat when I boil water. Bag of bags, Ziploc bags, trash bags. Never know when you're going to need to waterproof something. The trash bags are big enough to where I can throw my entire pack in it if I have to go waterborne to waterproof the entire setup. Handheld radio. You see I only have one because the other one is in my wife's bug out bag. They're preset to the channel, and I have also have an instruction paper with it to show me what frequencies I'm talking on. Socks and underwear, 2 changes, change of clothes, heavy duty pants, t-shirt, hygiene kit, baby wipes, toothbrush that I've cut the handle off to make it smaller, bug spray, small bottle of shampoo, towel, microfiber towel, toilet paper, hand sanitizer, and a small bar of I took a bar of dial soap and cut a piece off of it to make it fit better and cut some weight. Food. most of what I'm using, most of my, it's enough for 3 days. And I'm using these Mountain House dried food packs. Freeze-dried food, very lightweight, almost like ramen noodles. Boil some water, throw it in. Should be enough for 2 meals. It's 2 servings per bag. Also put an MRE, field stripped MRE in here. Now, MREs are, just by their nature, pretty heavy. So I only put 1 in here. And reason being is that's probably going to be the first thing I eat if I ever have to go. So they're very dense, very high in calories, and you don't have to heat them up. You just pull it out, eat what you need, and get back on the road. And I have this all sealed up in a little reflective lunch bag. So that's about it. I'm going to now pack all this up and show you what it looks like all packed up. And there it is, completely packed out. Total weight, including the 2 liters of water I have with it, is 28 pounds. Of course, I would go through the water and I'd take the shoes off and probably get down to about 25 pounds by the second day or so. But pretty lightweight. Have not done a overnight test with this kit yet. I have done hikes with it. It's a very comfortable bag. It seems to be a good weight. I'm always looking for ways to improve or lighten certain items. So appreciate any suggestions. And that's it. Okinawa bug out bag.